On the track here, coming out of turn 4 in the 24P tonight is Preston Schmidt out of Cambridge, Iowa. Preston Schmidt in the 24P tonight. It's going to come to the Speedway right now is session number 2 for the BP class here at Sebastian Speedway. And in turn number 1 out of Jenkins, Kentucky in the 07 S9 is Harry Stollard. Harry Stollard in the 07 out of Kentucky. The 7C coming out of turn number 4 tonight is Carson Cruz out of Davenport, Iowa. We got one spun around coming out of turn 4 is the 79 cart. Get him spun around, headed the right direction, and we'll get back to green flag racing. Once again, this is the second session of the BP class of Hotlaps. Once we conclude this class, we will be ready for opening ceremonies, and then we will start some of the C's, B's, and A's features tonight. On the Speedway now, session number 3, or BP class. We will have 2 more sessions of them, 5 sessions total for the BP class tonight for Hotlaps. Down the backstretch, heading in turn 3 tonight is cart number 3 out of Carlisle, Iowa is Ella Thompson. Ella Thompson, cart number 3. The 52 heading into turn 1 tonight out of Statesville, North Carolina's Brooklyn Newman. Brooklyn Newman out of Statesville, North Carolina in the 52. Right behind that one in the car number 07. 7S is Wyatt. Wyatt is tonight. Car number 88 head down the backstretch in turn 3 tonight from Monmouth, Illinois is Braxton Flatt. Braxton Flatt in the 88. Car 21 now coming out of turn 2 is Riker Toops. Riker Toops out of Alexis, Illinois. And the 32 heading into turn 1 and black with a bright yellow 32 tonight out of Madison, North Carolina is Tanner Tucker. Tanner Tucker out of Madison, North Carolina in the 32 coming out of turn 4 tonight. Leaving the 41, we have Brody Schneider. Brody Schneider out of Mooresburg, North Carolina, and the number 41. Once again, drivers, if you could head over there so we can do the Parade of States here. Once again, welcome everybody to Sebastian Speedway for Happy Rock Rumble night number 2. A ton of sponsors that helped put this together. We got a beautiful night for racing. I'm going to run through a list of sponsors here that made this all possible. Definitely like to thank Sebastian Speedway, obviously, 3E Electrical, Advanced Plumbing and Mechanical, Ballard Incorporated, Barrico Lifts, Bigger Electric, Channel Seeds, CCT Underground Utilities, Clive Mako Auto Body, Coco Welding, County Line Seed, Flat Farms and Tire Service, Flats Electric, Flat Pump and Well, Holcomb Oil, Highline Racewear, Industrial Motors, Joe Crowd's Design, Kunkel Farms, Leary Construction, Long Look Ag, Martin Equipment, McClintock Law, McClure Custom Pumping, Midwest Bank, Muhlenberg Drainage, Nick Henfent Trucking, Nutrient Ag, Parkins Trucking and Peoria Pump, Quality Roofing Pros, Randall's Performance, Reiner Farms, Security Savings Bank, Snap-on, Brett Singleton, Spiker Trucking, Superior Construction, T Construction, Tharp Brothers, Thompson Trucking, Tinkham Electric, TNT Canopies, Tubes Trucking, Triple E Sales, West Burlington Hydraulics, Wind Supply of the Quad Cities, and also Wilson Motorsports. Once again, thank you to all the great sponsors that made this night possible. If you can, make sure and see those local businesses, support those that help support the racing in the community.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the first Happy Rock Rumble Parade of States. Parade of States for the Happy Rock Rumble. I will tell you that there are 15 states represented amongst 114 different drivers here this weekend at Sebastian Speedway in Gladstone, Illinois. Our first state is Arkansas, represented by one driver, Jace DeMint. Jace DeMint, the lone driver from Arkansas. California is represented by five drivers from California. Alex Fowler, Deacon Kaminsky, Kinsey Brown, Preston Carr, and Rylan Shara. Iowa, the largest represented state, has 35 drivers in the house. They have Alex Yorger, Archer Crowdis, Austin Ballard, Ben Fogel, Brody Tucker, Caleb Cruz, Carson George, Carson Palmer, Carson Sanders, Kaysen Fitch, Dawson Hamdorf, Dax Housley, Dennis Hackbarth, Drake Ballard, Drevin Binge, Ella Thompson, Ethan Thompson, Finn Crowdis, Gage Stevens, Holden Teff, Ian Stewart, Camden Gasper, Crew Lowry, Lauren Faulkner, Levi Ballard, Lily Webster, Marshall Dawson, Nikki Ballard, Paxton Binge, Preston Schmidt, Riley Dawson, Sawyer Struck, Trenton Peterson, Tyler Garrison, and Walker Overturf. Illinois, the land of Lincoln, 23 drivers represented. Adeline Ackerman, August Mullenberg, Braxton Flatt, Brody Poland, Cameron Bowling, Cash Kinsey, Dalton Spiker, Drake Stanland, Eric Erdman, Gary Wagner, Jace Sadhoff, Jackson Doherty, Justin Parrish, Kane Bowling, Caleb Sells, Lincoln Martin, Paxton Gower, Riker Toops, Tate Davis, Trey Erdman, Tyson Rush, Wyatt Bird, and Zach Smith. And the state of Kansas, two drivers represented, Avery Morgan and Eli Morgan. The Commonwealth of Kentucky, 1 driver, Harry Stallard. The great state of Michigan is in the house. They have 2 drivers, Ashton Martin and Mason